Hello everyone and welcome back to my tutorial. Today we will continue to create our railway station. If you didn't watch the last stream, please watch it. We did some basic forms, and today I will continue to develop this model. We will create some interesting shapes, we will create some details, rails, and many other things. So we will develop this project till the end, and after that we will render it and we will create drawings to put it on our drawing sheets. So if you're interested in this tutorial, don't forget about the likes for those who are already ready to start it. So let's get started and let's see what we have in our project right now. So I will uncheck my section box and you will see my full box. As you can see, here is the full box of my railway station, future railway station. Here we have not a lot of the things. Here we have like roof, the external and internal walls, and some interesting shape inside. That's it. So now we will make it more interesting, like for example this sweeps, and I think we will start from the sweeps. Okay, so let's do that. I want to make my section box again, so let's use the section box, and here we are. Now we can manipulate easily with our shape. I will extend it, and as you can see, here is the other side. Before I will place it, let's choose where we want to do that. Let's say I want to choose this way and go to the wall. Here you will find the sweeps and reveal. We will use the reveal. Let's use the reveal and just place it. Once you will place it, just make it escape, and as you can see, it's here. The one thing, we will get the problem in connections, because my shape is under the form. So it means first I did the form and after that I just applied my walls. We will get some problems on the corner, as you can see here, but we can solve it. Just select your reveal and you will see here the small joystick. Just drag it a bit external, and here just a bit external, and as you can see, now everything works. The same thing you should do everywhere where you will get the same problem. So just one by one, just like this. No worries if it will go a bit out, so because we don't have any geometry outside, it's nothing happen, and it's working now only with this wall. But here we have also the things, so let's extend it, and here we are. We did it, as you can see. Just we spent a few seconds. I will extend my 3D working plane, and as you can see, my reveal is finishing here. We have the two ways how we can continue it. We can create one more new one, I mean the reveal, or we can just select this reveal and just extend it till the end. It will be work. As you can see, this is working everywhere, and you don't need to change anything here. So as you can see, everything working. So the same thing you can do with the other side. So you can create the new one reveal. Let's say I want to create it here. As you can see, I'm not just using now offset from the elevation. I mean from the my ground. I don't care right now for that, because we will change it later on. Let's place it both. We will place two reveals, and after that we will do everything more better than we have now, because we are an architect and we want to make everything right. So I mean with some right height, not like we have right now. Okay, let's do it one by one. Just it's spending time, but if you want to make your model more interesting and more success, you need to spend time for detail. So devil in detail, don't forget about that. So one by one and few more, and we already finish. And after that I will continue with the other side, and I will show you what we can do. Okay, so we did with that. Again, so I need continue. I just continue like that, just till the end, and I will choose this last one, and I will also continue till the end. So let's check it out right now. Where's the height of that? As you can see, when I'm holding the shift, key and I'm using the middle key mouse, I don't know where is my central line, center point, so it's not so useful. How you can do that better? You can choose, for example, some I don't know, wall. Let's say I wanna select this wall. You can select just one of the wall. Let's say I will choose that wall, and now as you can see, the center line is under this wall. So you can easily manipulate with that, or you can just choose any panel here and you will round it around this panel. So it's much easiest when you want orientate your camera and you have a really huge building. If you have the small building, so it's not a big problem. So let's select our first reveal, and as you can see here, we can see offset from the level 1600 millimeter. Let's say this will be 2000 millimeter exactly, and it will change. This one, it will be minus 1600 millimeter, and the last one, it will be 1200 millimeter. So by this way, we already know which the dimension we have here, right? So let's do the same thing here, because here it's different sizes too. As you can see here, it's not 2000 as I want. So let's start from the last one. Here 1200 millimeters. Here 1600 millimeters, and the last one is 2000 exactly. So we did it. Here everything right, as you can see, I already did it, and we get really interesting shape. So this is perfect. Okay, so the first we already finished with halfway. What the second way we need? Actually, as you know, in Revit, if you in Lumen, I mean, when we will export it to Lumen. For example, to change the material, to apply the material, we should have the two different materials. But right now, my wall or my floor is to have same materials inside and outside, as you can see. I should divide it, so we can divide it by profile. So let's go to the level 0 and let's divide it. Right now it doesn't give to us any possibilities or any things like I don't know, you not will see any difference, but later on when we will export to the Lumen, you will see the difference. Okay, let's go to the boundary and let's create here the rectangular one. I will create like this, and after that I will create just arc like that, and like that, just approximately. Okay, so let's say okay, and let's see on 3D, is it okay or no? Yeah, it's exactly what I want, as you can see, so it's not bad, so I will leave like that. And the same thing, just continue it overall, like here, and everywhere. Because inside I wanna put inside of this site, I wanna put the green, and I wanna make here the soil and grass, and that one it will be concrete. So that's why I need two different materials. Okay, so let's continue. For example, here I will do the same thing. I will do it everything. I will do approximately. I don't want to spend for this time because this is just only concept. But anyway, I will try and make it as much best as I can. So let's make it like this. Okay, we did it. I will just delete these lines. Let's say okay. Don't forget, when you will creating the profile, here it will be whole. So you just should continue here, but right now I will create the new floor. Let's go to the edit type, duplicate it, and we'll say this will be grass. Yes, will be grass. This will be grass, and let's edit the function of that. I will delete everything and I will leave only structure. 75 millimeters will be enough. Okay, so 75 millimeter, this is a grass, and let's say okay. And now let's say I'll change it again back to that same. Okay, and let's create the floor. Let's create the floor, and we will use the grass, and now easily just pick the line and use the tab key to define the boundary, and here the same. Okay, here is our boundary. Let's say okay. Let's go back to the 3D, and as you can see, Here we have now one material and here the second material. Okay, awesome. So let's do the other thing. As you can see, here is actually the height. It's not as I want. It's only 400 millimeter. I want to make it like 500 millimeter at least. Let's go to the edit type, edit, and let's say here it will be 150. Let's say 520 millimeters. So this is what I want. Let's say okay. Let's say okay. And we get the result. So as you can see, my floor now going inside to the ground floor. You can solve this problem by two ways. You can select your floor and you can change the height offset from the ground level. But let's say you don't know or you don't have really exactly numbers. You can use a line. Just use the line. A line you will find under modify. Here is a line. Just use this face like this and this face, and it automatically will change position. If you will select your floor, you will see 520 millimeters. This is exactly thickness of our floor. This is pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what's going on inside. Actually, guys, I prefer working with the this section box. I will show you later on the one more section box, much better than this one. Okay, so what we have inside? Inside our grass, but our grass it's not best because our grass is inside on the ground. Let's make an offset like 70 millimeters. 70 millimeters. So this is much better. Now you can select it easily without any problem, and here will be our grass. And as you can see, it's going a bit deeper than our floor. Actually, we have one more problem. We will solve it right now. So I will cut it. You will see it. As you can see, my ground. Actually, here's my ground. My ground is connecting with the wall, and when we will export it to Lumion and for example we'll make the render, we will get this problem with materials. As you can see right now, the blue color with our wall, so we will get this same problem. How we can solve it? Pretty easy. You should join your wall and your floor. It's the rule, for example, when you transferring your model to the Navisworks, when you're working like an architect, when you're transferring your model to Navisworks to check, for example, clash detective, you should join your elements too. So it doesn't mean like if you will join right now, this is only for render. No, this is for real work. So let's join our wall and our floor, and we get situation like that. Okay, so maybe this is cool because we get here, for example, the floor, as you can see. But let's say I wanna continue my brick here. So how we can do that? Okay, go back to the join, find here this small button and change switch join order. Choose one and choose second. And as you can see, we changed our order, and as you can see now here is the bricks and we cannot see our floor. And now you should continue to do that things for all of that. For example, for this part and this part. Actually it's really fast. Just first join it, my floor, my wall, my floor, my wall, and after that just switch it. Let's switch it and let's switch it. And as you can see, we get result. Better if you will do it exactly right now. You not will do it later on, because later on you will get a lot of the geometry, you will get a lot of the problems, and you can forget about that. And if you have really huge model, it will spend time. Let's say better when you just changing your floor. After that, just join it and switch the order, and just you can forget about that. But let's say you will do that after 1 month's work. This will be horrible, because terrible, I mean, because you will spend a lot of the time just to remember where is that. So we finish with that. You should just continue. Here you will do the same thing, as you can see. here we not have any problem, but you should join it too. So to better result, just join, don't forget about it. But we are continue to do other thing for our model. How you understand, is it a railway station or no? Yes, we need the rails. How you can get it? A link you will find below the video, but I already have my rails, so I will load it up right now. Just give me a second, so I will open my own library and I will load it up inside to the Revit. Again, if you want to get this family, just go below the under the description, you will find the link. Okay, here's my railways. It's a loading up. As you can see, here is railway tracks, and now I can just place it. Okay, so this railways did it by structural framing, so you just need to place it, for example, on the plan. Here is my first railway. Just you should draw the line, and after that you will get the interesting thing. You cannot see it right now because now it's inside of our floor. But if you will go to the 3D, you will see here is the rails. Again, the same thing. You can use, for example, a line, just a line. Just use the one face and use the other face. It's up to you. But I prefer use the standard offset here for that one, because we have the start and end level offset. So let's say the start and the end offset is 160 millimeters. So let's select our railway, 160 and 160. And we get it. But also we have the some standing. So let's say this will be 200 millimeters at least, but I think it's 250. So yeah, 250. Let's make it more better. Yeah, 250. The other part I will leave inside, so it's not a bad way to place it. Okay, we did it. So here is our rails. Actually, we can go, for example, to the left view and we can check it out. For example, here is my rails, and I want to see rails. Let's make it 100 millimeters, 150 millimeters, and here 222. Let me think. Let's make it from here 1500 millimeters. Okay, now it's same. Now what we can do, just let's extend our section view. Okay, and now I will just copy it. I will select it and I will copy it. Yeah, it will be fast. Let's just copy it, and as you can see, here is my floor. It's lower than this one. Let's use the line and align it. So now it's same, because he had two different floors. And let's check it out, the distance between this one and this one. 1500 millimeters, because here is the station. Let's select both of them, and let's just approximately copy it to this way. Okay, let's check it out, the distance between that and that. 1500 millimeters, and that one 1500 millimeters. And oh, I say it from this one, 1500 millimeters. Okay, we did it. Let's see. Now it looks much better, right? So we are already on the half finish, but as you understand, I just placing some families. The some really huge work I will do on the backstage. I not will show you because it will take time. It will take a lot of the time, but I will do the same things, so nothing new. I not will do something new for you. So what you can see right now, that thing I will do on the backstage. Now we should load one more thing. We need some boundary for disabled people, because we can see but they cannot, and we should help them to orientate on our station. So the family you will also find below the video, the link you will find there. So just load it up and use it. So let's load it up. I'm already loading it. As you can see, it's already here, and I really recommend you to place it on the floor, on the plan view. So when it's will finish, we will go to the plan view. No, I don't want to save right now. Just a few seconds, because this family, it's actually a big one, and we will switch. Yeah, it's here, as you can see. And this is placing on the face. So if you will find some face, it will place it. Let's go to the level 0, and let's place it here. I will place it somewhere here. I'll just select it. Now I will move it this corner to this corner, and after that I'll copy with array. Let's use the array, copy from that part to that part, and let's say we need 105 numbers. We will check right now how many we need. Let's check it out. So yeah, exactly 105, as you can see. So we did it. So let's go back to the 3D view, and as you can see, we get here the tiles for the disabled people, as you can see. So this is best way how we can do that. We just need copy to the other part and other part and other part, so just one by one. Okay, as you can see, the small details making our railway stations more realistic and more interesting. So by these small details you will get your nice design idea, and you will better represent it. So we will continue in next tutorial. So if you're interested, don't forget the like, share, and all the links you will find below the video. Download it, it's everything for free, use it, and you can share with your result in my Telegram chat. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next tutorial.